Hi guys, and welcome to My Many Worlds. In this episode, I'm gonna show you around my world in Sofia, Bulgaria. Because I realized that people have a very negative image of Bulgaria. Bulgaria is the poorest country of the European Union. There's a lot of corruption here. There's a lot of crime. And people don't think the best about Bulgaria, but I'll show you a different side. Come with me. Sofia is the place to be. So the goal of this video is not to do some sightseeing in Sofia. The goal is to show you how a typical person who lives here spends his day, how convenient everything is. There's a lot of stores, a lot of great healthy food, a lot of small boutiques, and the first place we're going to right now is a boutique right down of my place. They have very affordable stuff, and I'm going to buy a jacket because it's getting cold. So I was here the other day and they had this jacket, but it was too big for me. So now they said they produced it for me, made it smaller. Let's see how it looks like. What is my operator thing? I think this looks good enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I agree.
they just made that for me in smaller. The best part of this is the prices. Everything in Sofia is very affordable. This jacket was about 50 or 60 euro. The other black one was about 50 euro, also very affordable. And now we're going to my favorite food place, and it's very affordable as well. So the best part of these places are they're everywhere in the city. On this street alone, there is 6 of these places in less than 5 walking minutes, and they all cook different kind of food every day. It's very delicious. You have a lot of choice. There's always a vegan or vegetarian option. And today I've been doing some moussaka. The best part of this only cost me €2.50. And after 5 p.m. it's even cheaper, 50% off. So the cool thing about Sofia is that there's a lot of vendors who have small little stores, and all those stores are specialized. For example, we have bakery, a meat store, healthy vegetable store, superfood store, store for games, a store for wine, a separate store for music records, for piano, and everything here on this little street. That's the cool thing about Sofia. A barber shop for dogs? New Yorkers are really gonna like that. At the end of my street is Vitosha Boulevard, which is Sofia's pedestrian zone with a lot of stores, a bunch of people, and the name comes from the mountain Vitosha right there. Very unique thing about Sofia is the so-called klek shops. It's pretty much something like a squat shop because they're so low that you have to squat down to order what you want. So I'll show you how this goes. So it's actual Bulgarian tradition to squat 3 times before you buy anything. It goes like this. Ciao, ciao. It's a very beautiful fall day here, and this building behind me is the National Palace of Culture, which was built during communist times, and there's a lot of concert halls in there, restaurants, clubs, and I also had the honor of performing there a couple of times, such as at the ceremony of the Bulgarian Music Awards by Planeta TV. What I really like about this city is that there is a very big organic food market. Everywhere in the city center you see a lot of stores that are organic, that offer vegan food, vegetarian food, and right here on this intersection there's actually two of them across from each other. One is my favorite place where I get my bread every day. Sun and Moon, it's a restaurant for vegan, vegetarian, and all kinds of organic food. And the other one is Zoya, which is a store where you can find a lot of supplies such as maca powder, spirulina, all kinds of shakes, all kinds of healthy stuff to go for home. One of the cookies is called Orgasm, but my favorite one is the one with limits, whatever limits is. I gotta Google that. And now we're going across the street to buy some spirulina powder for my shakes. I came in for a spirulina powder, but I actually found a spirulina chocolate that I've never tried before, so I'll just give it a try. I also got some rosemary thyme dragon shot, so I hope it's not gonna be too spicy. No, it's actually pretty okay. Very good for the mind and mood. The cool thing about Sofia is that there's a little garden or park or church or some kind of architecture on every little corner wherever you go to. There's a lot of history here, a lot of archaeological discoverings, but I think that's gonna be a subject of another episode maybe, because tonight I'm showing you my neighborhood. So we're going to a boutique of a friend of mine where I might find some clothes that I like, and it goes this way. And next stop of our little trip is the small boutique XO in Sofia, where they always have interesting stuff for a very good price. Thumbs up on the video. Let's just see what you guys have.
Okay, let's see.
This is not bad. I was looking at this the last time already, so I think I'm gonna try this on this time. Funny thing is, 20 years ago when I was a teenager, these kind of pants were in. I should have just kept them. Now the same thing is coming back. Remember that, don't throw out your clothes. Very fetish, I like this. I have this bag at home. When the pandemic is over, you go clubbing again, you gotta need a place for your supplies.
What supplies?
Your supplies. Your vitamins. You know, your money, your phone.
Keys. Essentials when you go to a club.
Exactly. Ta-da! What do you think? Bigger maybe? One size bigger, or is this good enough? Andy, what do you think?
Look, I think it's awesome. You don't need bigger.
Just spoke about size. 65 leva, that's like 32 euros, guys. Amazing. So about 25 euros for this wonderful sweater. And after all this shopping, we are now at another underground place, which is basically called The Apartment. And it is an apartment with many, many rooms, a lot of very delicious food, and everything is homemade. So this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed our little walk in the neighborhood here in Sofia. Make sure you check out the other episodes where I'm talking about New York, Berlin, London, Fashion Week, music. And if you have any comments, drop them in the comment section. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.